Good morning, world.
Good morning, world.
All right, so you've taken the journey with us. We went all the way back to Intro by NF.
We're just getting started on the journey.
Yep, but we are going to divert from the journey because he just released a new song last week.
And there are those of you who said, you know what, this song doesn't really fit in with the journey. And every journey you take, every time you veer off the road a little bit. So we're going to veer off the road a little bit.
Yep.
We're going to take a look at Motto.
Yep.
Okay, stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. Okay, before we get going on this new song, if you look right here, we do not get monetized for these. So we still need to keep the lights on, the camera's rolling. So we would love if you would support Cedric and Brian.
They see us rolling.
Buy a hat.
They hating.
Right? Buy
Yep.
a hat.
Buy a hat.
Buy a hat, buy a shirt. Go on to cedricandbrian.com. We've got all the links, and I've also included the links in the description of this video where you can help us out. And you can even, Cedric set up this Cash App here if you just want to donate directly. Why not? We'll take a dollar.
Holla. Make a dollar.
So, because we love doing these, you guys you ask for stuff, so we want to do what you ask for. And I understand, he's with Capital. You guys let us know, and Capital probably doesn't want to let us do this. And even Ren, for those of you who watched, Ren let High Ren go, but then he's demonetized us on Chalk Outlines and in the trilogy. So I don't know what's going on there because you've all told us that Ren lets us monetize, but
like them both anyway.
It is what it is.
We would still do it.
But we'd love if you guys could support us.
Yes.
That'd be great. Just check the links out below.
And we're going to take a look at this new song that just came out, Motto.
Yeah, Motto.
Okay.
NF. Again, we're new to this journey. We started with Hope, which was very late, 7 years late on the journey.
Right.
And then we are diverting because we want to catch the new stuff, and then we'll keep going back and catch
And I think I guess it's real quick. Thank you to the individual, and I forget your name. I guess we were mispronouncing his last name wrong all this time. It's
Nate Firestein.
Firestein. I'm thinking, how appropriate is that? His last name is Fire because he is fire. Just wanted to say that. Thank you to whoever it was. I forgot your name. I apologize.
But I still think in the homeland it's Fierstein. All right, let's go.
I could write a record full of radio songs. Do a bunch of features that my label would love. Do a bunch of features that I don't even like, just to build up the hype. Yeah. I could sell my house and move out to LA. Get inside of rooms with the biggest of names. Hire 50 people just to give me advice on...
Okay, I know. I'm stopping it already.
That's good, though.
I love this. He's saying, I gotta stay true. Mm-hmm. I gotta stay true. Yeah, I can hire 50 people that I have to pay to give me advice. I can give myself my own advice. I know what I'm doing. I could sell my house and move out here to LA. Don't do that. Please, whatever you don't do that. And get inside the room with the biggest of names to collab with some big names. But he says, why would I do that?
And what's happened to some artists over the years that kind of sold out to make the money to their detriment? I can think of one, and you fans out there may think it's okay, but Elvis and the Beatles, they wanted him to do these movies, so they've got these cheesy movies out there, both of them, because it's like, oh, the fans want to see you. Which is fine. I mean, everybody loves to go watch the Yellow Submarine one, right?
It looks like he's rolling up on the Emmys.
Yeah, and I love the car that he's in between all of these Lexuses and Mercedes. He's in this old beater.
Nice.
Rooms with the biggest of names. Hire 50 people just to give me advice on the way I should write.
The driver's side door doesn't work.
Yeah, sounds like a nightmare if you ask me. Yeah, went from my bedroom to the big leagues. You know how many times that I was told things wouldn't work but worked out. Having cold feet didn't keep me from success but delayed it some. I used to be the guy who killed to get it #1. I had to hear that song's a hit before I thought it was, but nowadays I don't really give a what?
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, now this is new to us. I got to point this out. For a second there, everyone told us NF does not curse.
He didn't.
He didn't, but that was like I think he has cursed tendencies. He came close there, which I don't blame him for that.
And that's clever. When people say, "Oh, cussing," people that cuss, it's because they're more intelligent. No, they're not. They're either lazy or they don't have the vocabulary.
Right.
He has the creativity to bring you up to that point and not use the word. And in your head, you said it.
Yes. And I forgot the phrase you just used, but someone corrected us on the last video, Hope, where he mimicked carrying you said he was his own roadie.
Yeah, he's carrying the speakers.
But he just did it again, but he's just basically making reference to the point like, hey, this is all me. I'm my crew, I'm the artist, I do it all.
And then if you look at this, the cinematography here, he's dressed all in white and everybody else is in like black tuxedos. So he's already standing out.
Yes, I like that.
Before I thought it was, but nowadays I don't really give a what? Oh God, might catch me at the award show, eating popcorn in the back row, catching Z's with my hat low. No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh God, you might see me in the same clothes I had on last week in my shame note. Yeah, you heard this saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss buying CDs at the store and thumbing through the cases trying to make a choice. That don't make no sense to you, well, of course. See, one man's inconvenience is another's joy.
For you young people who don't know, me and Brian, people our age, we would go to this place called the record store, and they would have these cases and cases of albums and CDs that you would just go through, but now you can just order it or download it or whatever it is. And
so his that line there, what you say is convenience, it used to be joy.
Yeah.
You used to enjoy going there and actually seeing people and talking about records.
Right. You know what? I don't know who that. I think I know who that is. But
who?
No, she's not. That's not her. I mean,
I don't think he has anybody famous on here. They probably won't.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
All right.
Make no sense to you, well, of course. See, one man's inconvenience is another's joy. Wow, how are you unemployed? Telling me to get a life, you should look at yours. Yup, congratulations, you can raise your voice. Hope you break both of your legs falling off your horse. Oh, snap, this is the industry where it ain't how big you are, it's how big you seem. Where people sacrifice the art trying to chase a dream, and they wonder why their music's lacking creativity. Would've gave anything to be respected.
I gotta stop that just for a second because I've made this observation over a long life. In most cases, the first record is the best. You know why?
You're hungry.
Well, a couple things. People think that people are overnight successes. No, they've been writing these songs probably for 10 years or longer. And that's all their creative juices, and they put it out on that first album. And that's why the songs seem to be the best. One of the examples I use is Maroon 5. That album, first album, was great. The rest, to me, they were just pop songs. They were terrible. And he just talked about the industry. They want you just to start feeding these songs out when you joined that. And now your creativity is gone because they want it done like today.
Yes.
So now you're just rushing things. When you had 10 years, you built up 10 years of beautiful songs and put them on that first album, and now you're rushing things for the record label.
Very similar to comedians. They're very good at the very beginning.
Yeah, and then people say, oh, we got to capitalize on that. Just put something out. It doesn't matter what it is.
I think the young lady on the red carpet, back in my days of teaching some of the high school students, I think her name is Ava Max. I think she was big back in 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, you think that's who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I have no idea.
No, I'm wrong every once in a while.
Could be. All right. So right there, then they wonder why their music lack creativity, because now they want it now.
It just becomes a machine.
Creativity. Oh yeah. Would've gave anything to be respected by the artists I was listening to, but not no more. Them days of history. Skip the red carpet. You looking for me? Oh God. Yeah. You might catch me at the award show, eating popcorn in the back row, catching Z's with my hat low. No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh God, you might see me in the same clothes I had on last week in my shame note. Yeah, you heard this saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. Got my feet propped up, leave my shirts untucked. I'm the boss, so what? I do what I want. Oh God. You got the trophy, that's great. I'm happy for you, no hate. Still got a smile on my face. Chilling in the back like, hey, oh God. Yeah, you might catch me at the award show. Eating popcorn in the back row. Catching Z's with my hat low. No nominations, but it's cool though. Oh God. You might see me in the same clothes I had on last week. Am I ashamed? No. Yeah, you heard this saying, if it ain't.
Wait, go back. Would his arms get shorter?
No, I think it was just his.
There's bunched up in there. Okay.
Bunching up.
This kind of reminds me of you already know though. So what's the other artist? Drake. I know we're not gonna bring up other artists and stuff, but his song, The Motto. You know, now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once. That's the motto of the show. Every day. Well, we don't know.
I don't know.
We don't even. I know. Anyway, they know. You guys know.
I had on last week. Am I ashamed? No. Yeah, you heard this saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto.
Nice.
Funny.
Very nice. Now, I'm sure you guys are going to tell us. I have no idea who that kid was slurping the...
No. He kind of looks like from the... what was the movie? The baseball movie with the kids? Kind of looked like that kid.
Sandlot or...
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
he looked like that kind
but
of kid.
I know what, and we're catching on based on the comments. Like sometimes a lot of his songs build upon the other. So I don't know if he's a kid from another video.
Yeah, so you guys will let us know, because since
we're new to the journey,
just starting the journey, and you let us know on his last on Hope that what he was wearing and when he fell through the mansion was all back to his old songs.
Yeah. We don't know any of that.
We
yet.
have no idea if this goes back to some of his previous stuff. I just know that it was his first song, Intro. He was flexing, and this one he's kind of now poking fun, saying, people take themselves so seriously in the music industry, and it's like it's how big you think you are. It doesn't even matter if you have anything creative, because most of those award shows I can't even watch anymore because the music's terrible. Yeah. No creativity. It's the same song over and over again. And he kind of pokes fun at it. And you know what? That's when you know you're uncancelable.
Yes.
When you can do that kind of stuff.
Yes. That's awesome. I like that. He's just kind of saying that's going back to the title of the song, my motto. If it ain't broke, why fix it? This is working for me right now. I'm going to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep getting offers from people. Kind of reminds me of our boy Tom McDonald. Yeah. Like he'll go and entertain these interviews with record companies and just listen to what they have to say and goes, thanks, but I'm good.
But what I hear from you guys, he does use capital to help in distribution. Which is fine. I mean, you can't hate on people for that. No. As long as he doesn't sacrifice his art, and it doesn't seem that he does.
Right.
Even with them, he still does his thing.
Yes.
And if they don't like it, and I think it might be, maybe you said Capital Christian or something with the label, so they handle
Capital
more
on their Christian,
the Christian side, and the fact that he doesn't cuss in his videos, and that's good. I'm really,
like I said before, he's a bad NF.
My son also, he goes, Dad, I saw your video. He goes, don't you remember I told you about this guy a long time ago.
So my son said,
sorry, son.
You're my kid. I don't listen to you. Jeez, nothing of value to add.
So, anyways.
But your son, this is totally off the cuff, but you're going to have a daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law, yeah.
Awesome.
And guess who's performing the ceremony?
I'm officiating this. Yes.
He's doing 2 in 1 month. He's a very busy guy.
Yeah, but free open bar. How do you turn that down? This is good. I mean, again, we had to take a slight detour off our journey. We had to punch that into our Google Maps and say, let's go to Motto. So we did that real quick, and we will get back on the journey.
I believe the next one we're going to do is mansions. I think that's the next one on at the beginning.
Right. Okay.
So
then, like Brian said before, don't know if we're going to do 2 of these a month or just 1 a month, but We do a lot of different things, but
Yeah.
we will get to it eventually.
The only reason for those of you who said, "Hey, why don't you do some other artists?" This one just came out, so we did it. We didn't want to be too far behind on it.
Yeah. And again, for those, and I know a lot of you still do this, whether it's us or other content creators, if you're saying, hey, why don't you guys do the song, fill in the blank, go into our channel, go into the little magnifying glass, type in Cedric and Brian, and type in the name of that song. There's a strong chance we may have already done it, and that way you can check it out. Okay, are you looking up something here? Are you trying to find a comment?
I want to do a comment because we haven't done comments, and I just want to make sure
Okay.
that we keep doing this. And I want to do this one because you all know back in the day when Cedric promoted #Brian is wrong.
I didn't promote it.
You promoted it.
I had a little fun with it.
So we've had very many comments on the gallows because Cedric said he thought the gallows was where you put your head and your arms in. So,
But in that same thing, I corrected
I know,
it.
but I had to do it. So this is just one of many. Elbow Guy NN. Thank you. Gallows is the hanging. Stockade is the thing where people have their head and hands in the wooden thing. Ha ha.
Yes.
So add to that, Cedric is wrong.
Brian is. I didn't make a statement. I said, I don't think what it is, and I looked it up during the video.
He was so rude. He's looking it up during the video.
We want to put the truth out there.
I know.
This is why it's easy. If you're going to start a YouTube video, work alone.
You didn't give me...
Working with a partner
you
is
didn't
just
give
hell.
me that grace period there.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We will get back on the journey again soon. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel and continue sharing NF with everyone you know. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you later.
Just couldn't let it go. Couldn't let it go. Just had to be right.